As we inch closer to Super Bowl Sunday, many of us are preparing our big game feasts, but how should we plan if one of our guests has a food allergy? Here to help us keep all football fans safe is Tolle Carter. She's a local allergy expert and advocate. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. My pleasure.
A lot of us are going to be heading out to the grocery store today or tomorrow, planning our snacks, what to set the table with. What are some allergy-friendly foods that are real crowd pleasers?
Sure. So we all know the MVP of the Super Bowl is the snacks.
Yes.
And these days there are so many options that are allergy friendly. All of these here are my family's favorites. They are free from the top 9 allergens, which include things like dairy, wheat, egg, peanuts, and tree nuts. What I also love is that if you serve them in the individual wrapper, people can read the ingredients and see if it's safe for them, and they know it's not come in contact with something they are allergic with. So we have popcorn and chips and meat sticks and granola bars and candies and cookies, all of this. So delicious and allergy friendly.
So you can still indulge without having any allergy issues. And you know this firsthand because your kids go through this.
That's right. I have 2 teenage boys, so not only food allergy mom, but boy mom. So we're excited for this weekend. But all of this is delicious, and you pay more attention to what you're eating when you have food allergies, which means cleaner ingredients, simpler ingredients, and of course you want to make sure you don't eat your allergens.
What are some common allergies out there, especially when talking about kids? And if you're hosting a party, what are some foods just to stay away from?
Yes, so like I mentioned, in the United States there are 9 top allergens: dairy, wheat, egg, peanuts, tree nuts, and more. I would say the most important thing is to talk to your friends and family, ask them what they're allergic to make sure you're avoiding the right foods. For me, as a dairy allergy mom, all of those packaged goods with the dairy powder are the worst because it gets everywhere.
Right.
So be thoughtful about, again, individual packaging, reading ingredients, washing hands.
And you can sell cookies, which is great too.
Of course.
I'm sure the kids love that.
And these come right out of the package. You don't even have to make them yourself.
Oh, amazing. What if you're going to a restaurant or a bar? How do you communicate your food restrictions to the staff?
So it's really important to communicate in advance. You don't want to show up to a Super Bowl party where it's a really busy kitchen and just tell them.
Right.
I call ahead, I talk to the chef or the manager, ask about the menu, and ask for something really simple. Consider like a steak that has just olive oil, salt, and pepper, so that you're not doing a really complicated menu.
That's really smart. So if you have a food allergy, if your kid has a food allergy, what is something you need to have on you before you even leave the house?
So the number one thing you need is epinephrine. As we know in football, the best offense is a defense, right? And epinephrine is the only medication that will stop a severe reaction called anaphylaxis. And what I have to show you today is neffy. The FDA approved a needle-free epinephrine treatment option.
It's nasal.
It's nasal. So this is awesome. It's compact and easy to use, so you can administer.
Put it in your purse, your pocket.
Yes, or like my boys, they can put it in their pocket, and you can administer it to yourself or someone experiencing anaphylaxis.
Amazing. It's really important to keep in mind. Symptoms, if you're going through allergy shock, what is something to look out for?
Sure. So if you are having an allergic reaction, you might experience hives, stomach upset, throwing up, shortness of breath, feeling like you're going to faint. And when you need epinephrine, we say epi first, epi fast. Any one severe symptom or any 2 symptoms, you want to go ahead and use your epinephrine.
Really fantastic stuff. And when you talk about allergies, it's not just the food you consume, also the way you celebrate as well. What message you want to pass along to folks?
The reality is that you can have a great time with food allergies. You need to ask a little bit of information, make sure you're avoiding your allergens, but you can eat safe food and you can have a blast.
And even celebrating in terms of kissing somebody.
Yes, right? You absolutely can. So the reality is that yes, you can share allergens mouth to mouth. So if you're a good partner, you're a good teammate for Super Bowl, avoid your partner's allergens, because only time will make that leave your mouth, not brushing your teeth.
Well, that's something to keep in mind. I think a lot of people don't think about that. So really great tips. And I mean, this is really appetizing stuff.
Yes.
And you can also find all this information on the web. Right?
Yes, I have some links for you. If you're looking for a vetted list of allergy-friendly snacks, go to snacksafely.com. If you want to learn more about neffy, epinephrine nasal spray, go to neffy.com.
Okay, fantastic information. We're going to put all that on our website as well, fox61.com. Tolle Carter, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we're going to send it back to Symphony and Brendan in the studio.